Blades fans, subscribe to Blades Ramble. Up the Blades.
What is happening, Blades, and welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I'm of course Jimmy, and we're proudly sponsored by Action Coach Sheffield. If you're a growing business and want support to continue that growth, they are the people to speak to. We're also sponsored by V&B Auto Centres, who will give you a 10% discount if you mention the word Ramble when booking in with them at Handsworth. So thank you also to them. We're also sponsored by Posh Milk. So thank you to Paul and the lads at Posh Milk for supporting us as well. Let's hope they still want to sponsor us after a performance like that, because wow, that was tough. That was a tough watch. I'm always trying to be positive about where we can pick out highlights and you know, well, at least this was good, and at least there's not many. Look, the overarching theme of it is it's our second team. You know, there were 11 changes made again. I know Anel's a first teamer. I know we ended up bringing on some first teamers in Gus Hamer and others, but Harrison Burrows, if you like. I thought we started okay, but we never really. I mean, Brewster missed a great chance early doors from great work from Raksaki, who I thought started well and then faded very quickly. For me, there's no way he gets in over Andre Brooks at the weekend. He won't and he can't. Yeah, I thought we started all right, as I say, and it just faded. And I thought, truth be told, I made the thumbnail for this video 10 minutes before the end of the game because I knew we weren't going to score. We were never going to score in a month of Sundays. So I was going to quickly go over the team performance, because, as I said, I don't think anybody covered themselves in glory. I thought Adam Davis were okay. I think it's pretty obvious we've got a huge upgrade in Mike Cooper. It shows that, as I said, he didn't really put much of a foot wrong. I think it'd be harsh to single out Davo tonight for the performance, but Sysach Dev started okay, and then faded a little bit. There were a strange handball towards the end that I didn't really get, but looked all right. Looked quite positive in spurts in terms of getting down the line. He's not got an outstanding quality like Femi Sariki has in terms of his pace, but I've pushed for Sysach Dev for quite a while because I think there's definitely a player there. And although none of them covered themselves in glory tonight, like I say, but I didn't think he did too much wrong, so fair play. Anel looked very comfortable most of the night. His usual self, likes to grab a shirt, doesn't he? He likes to get up close, and sails close to the wind with some of his fouls. But I thought he did okay in general, did Anel tonight. I thought I was disappointed in Reece Norrington Davis. You know, I'm a massive R&D fan, but it didn't quite work. I wanted to see him in a back four as a centre half, and it didn't quite work tonight for whatever reason. So it's been easier to work out where Reece's future is if Sam McCallum's going to carry on playing like that. I thought he started pretty well, to be honest, and again, like the rest, just faded as the game continued. And yeah, for me, as I've said, I still think Reece Norrington Davis is the best left back at the club. I still think we should be giving Harrison Burrows the chance to keep the shirt, but I am very comfortable with Reece as our left back up, and I felt a bit for Sam McCallum tonight. The two to talk about for me are the two midfielders. So I'll start with Koulibaly, because what is he? And I don't like digging out Sheffield United players while ever they're wearing the shirt. We'll back them, won't we? But this man looked lost on the pitch. He's not done it in many games, if any, that I can remember. I think he did okay in his brief appearance at Tottenham in the cup, in that famous game that got us to Wembley. But yeah, he's not a Blade, is he? He's not going to make a difference to our team. A lot in chat was saying he looks like a competition winner. Very, very poor from Izzy Koulibaly tonight, and that will likely be, I would hope, his last performance in a Blade shirt. And as I say, I don't take any pleasure in digging somebody out like that, but how can you defend him after a performance like that? I thought we were really, really poor. And I thought somebody else who were quite poor. And in spurts, you could see the potential. You could see what he was trying to do. Siddy Peck. Now, I, for one, with a load of other people, were crying out for Siddy Peck to be more involved in terms of this should be his game, and if he's given us a lot to think about, and you know, if we get a bid for Vinny now, we can consider it because we're comfortable. But it just shows, doesn't it, how you can sort of let your excitement and enthusiasm run away with you a little bit, because he showed exactly what promising youngsters always do, and that's inconsistency. So we were expecting so much from him, and there were stray passes, he were getting tackled quite easily, he were having heavy touches, and he just didn't quite he was trying to control the game, and his attitude was brilliant, bang on, and that's what will make him become a much better player in time, because he don't let one bad sort of phase of play deter him from trying again, and he's still up for a tackle, and he still wants the ball, so he will continue to get better and better. But I still think a loan is best for him. I put a poll out actually on X, and I'll post results here that we're quite interested in, and I wonder if we get the same results now, and if it'd be as close if we were to put the poll out after the game tonight. So I think they're always interesting to get those opinions from fans, and there's over 1,000 voted here, so let me know what you think about that. So fair play to City for keeping going, but I didn't think it was his best performance tonight. Raksaki, I thought, started really well, had a couple of good bursts, and like the rest of the team, we're following a similar pattern here, aren't we? Again faded, so has not done enough, as I said earlier, to get Brooksy out of the team, and Brooksy's got to start against Watford at the weekend, which I'll finally be back for, because I am sick of watching football on my phone from France, because it is not the one. It is not a great experience. Louis Marsh, I'm a huge Louis Marsh fan, as a lot of you know. I didn't think he really turned up much tonight, if I'm honest. I need to give my honest opinion, and I want Louis Marsh to do well, but I think he's another, like Siddy Peck, that would benefit from a loan deal. Get him out, get him playing regular football, get him involved, lower down the league, build his confidence, let him discover what he can offer, and he'll come back a better player for it. The Ollie Arblaster experiment, if you like. And then starting on the left, another one I thought were pretty quiet tonight. Owen Hampson does some neat and tidy things, but not quite ready for the level, inconsistent from a youngster, not to be, you know, not unexpected. And Ryan Brewster, I feel for Ryan Brewster, but it's not happening for him, is it? It's not happening for him at the minute. I don't know what you do with him, but I think for me tonight, it highlighted, I mean, we didn't look like scoring in a month of Sundays. Not after Brewster missed his chance. I don't think we created anything really clear-cut. The only time we started to look threatening again was when Gus Hamer came on. A couple of things to touch on as well. Gus Hamer, there's no way he goes to Leeds in this window. I'll be absolutely blown away if he gets sold this window. And good luck to new owners if you want to sell one of our top players, because it will not go well for you, I don't think, in that regard, because we've worked so hard to keep him. And secondly, Anis Slimani, allegedly, well, Danny Hall exclusive, shout out to Danny Hall who broke this story. Norwich have inquired about Anis Slimani, and he was asked to be taken out of the team tonight. So in relation to that move, whether he's using the old "my head's not in the right place" or "I want to go and talk to Norwich." So Wilder had the team set up, Slimani was in it, and Slimani is asked not to play. We won't see him again, no doubt about it. He's gone, because you don't do that to Chris Wilder, do you, and get away with it. So no great loss for me. I think that's another like Trusty, who came on and looked frustrated tonight at times, and I understood it, because I like players that care, but they're just not. If we can get rid of those two this window, they're not quite up to the level I would like to see us bring in a left centre half. I think, like I was going to say, that tonight it showed just where we're a little bit short in terms of the depth, and just how short we are to a degree, because I think we all got carried away with that Wrexham performance where a couple of people, Peck in particular, shone, and it looked like we were okay. Well, maybe we're not. Maybe we still need a couple of new faces before Friday, and I'm sure Chrissy will be working on that. So let me know what you think about tonight. We can all agree it's not been great. So we move on. I'm glad it's only a quick one tonight, but we'll be back with another warm-up before the Watford game. That'll probably be out around Thursday night. If any big moves happen, in or out for United, I'll probably jump on and talk about it as and when. And then we'll be back after the Watford game with 90 after 90. We will finally be back with the call-in for everybody to get back involved, and there'll be plenty to talk about. So join us then if you can. But for now, come on, you red and white wizards. Up that blade!